Javier here for Hum of the Earth. I'm outside of Léon now, and in this video, at least for now, the plan is to bicycle pretty much directly to the Peñas Blancas border in Costa Rica. That's because the situation, the tension between the people of Nicaragua and the government doesn't seem to be moving in a positive direction from what I can tell and from what I'm hearing from people. It's normal for buses to honk like this to let people know they're coming. So there's a real possibility that the civil unrest turns into a civil war against the current government. So that's the kind of thing that, you know, could start escalating at any point right now. So just to play it safe, even though there still are a few things that I probably would have liked to see in Nicaragua, like the coast, San Juan del Sur and Jinotepe Island on the huge lake in southern Nicaragua, but I don't think I want to chance it. So today's objective is the town of El Crucero, which is about a 100-kilometer day. And to do that, I will have to skirt the capital city of Managua, which is where there's been like the most protests, and the most violence. So there's possibility of roadblocks there, but if I can get through there, I should be good for getting to El Crucero. So fingers crossed. Let's see how it goes. It's been pretty intense headwinds for the first hour and a half, 2 hours, so not a great start for 100-click day, but no stopping. Hola. That massive lake in the distance means we're getting close to Managua, which is on the shore of that lake. So I'm guessing Managua is somewhere over there. So I'll be keeping my head up for any potential roadblocks or any other kind of funny business. So there wasn't any blockades outside of Managua, but getting out of the valley that Managua was in was a brutal, really tough climb, especially at the end of a day with a lot of headwind, like I mentioned earlier. This is not the normal color of my shirt. I am totally soaked. So I'm excited to have found a hotel just outside of El Crucero, I think the only one in town. So I'll be taking a shower and heading out for some grub. if they're just wearing masks. It's super windy, which it is, to the point where it's kind of dangerous to ride. I'm more worried about this wind than being in the gun, to be honest. I think the worst of it is over now. I lost my hat, my glasses. I had to take both those off. I was basically fighting to not get blown off the road. The most sustained wind I've had on this trip so far. So that was kind of exciting, but the excitement doesn't stop here. Today, like I mentioned, 90 clicks, and I'll be going to Rivas, which was the site of violence and roadblocks. But before that, I'll be heading through the towns of Diriamba and Jinotepe, also sites of violence and roadblocks. So wish me luck. So I just finished riding through downtown Diriamba. So the first town that I mentioned. So hopefully that's well, everything seemed calm, so hopefully that's a good sign of the general temperature of the people around here for Jinotepe, which is the next town over. So I did see some more heavily armed men kind of guarding an intersection. So it makes me think of the two groups that I saw, and I think that they're a mix of municipal and federal law enforcement, kind of guarding intersections or points of the highway that I guess rebel forces would want to kind of occupy and create a roadblock. Because we're on the Pan American Highway right now, so there had been roadblocks in Diriamba and Jinotepe before, and Rivas, where all the towns where I'm going today, which I have to go through these towns to get to Costa Rica. So the government, I guess, is just making sure that that doesn't happen again. Something coming up here. Those are FSLN flags. Which, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure if that's the party that's currently in government or another one. If I had to guess, it would be the anti-government movement. I think I saw someone with a grenade launcher over there. Not really sure where all these people going. If this is just a protest, really don't know. There's certainly a lot more of them than the small group of law enforcement that were blocking the intersection. That lady had a peace sign up, so that's a good thing. Another peace sign. Wow, a lot of people. Scare your men there. Yeah, FSLN is the Sandinista or something, Front of Liberation. So yes, I'm assuming this is the rebel movement. Pretty neat to get to see. So you might be wondering if I was scared seeing that, you know, all the guns and stuff. Not really, because in this civil unrest, it's the people being upset with government policy. So it doesn't really affect tourists, at least in the immediate sense, but there can still be a danger later on as a correlation, being that more people kind of lose their jobs and things become kind of anarchic, then there's more chance that bad people kind of take advantage of the chaos to do bad things, thinking that the police aren't really going to respond. Good old Deparade will get me there. Why not? It's an interesting chicken. More clicks till Rivas. So the hotel that I looked up, or hospedai, is kind of that way, but I saw a little bit of it. The crowd was kind of moving towards the way that I was told to get there because my phone is dead. So I'm figuring out another way here, which is also going towards the crowd. So I couldn't take a right over there. Have to get back on the highway here, even though they're starting to block it, it seems. See how it goes. I believe those loud bangs are fireworks and not gunshots or bombs, but I'm not sure. I managed to get to my room safely without having to go through the mob. Then afterwards I went to check out the protests a little bit. Seemed pretty peaceful, but I decided to not stick around for too long. Went to go eat, and now I'm gonna go stock up on some goods because things are significantly more expensive in Costa Rica. Comida has been acquired. I don't know if I have enough room in my bags, but if I don't, I know somewhere where I can put it. Figured I'd pop in and check out downtown while it's calm. But calm I was not last night when I was prepping for crossing the Costa Rican border. So I was looking at things to do in Costa Rica, trying to build an itinerary that I can give to the border officials today, because they will almost certainly ask you what you're doing, where you're going, etc. So if there's one thing I've learned from border crossings is to have a story. Looked at the conversion rates for exchanging my Cordobas into Colones. Buenas. And then I read that Costa Rica requires proof of onward travel, which is like a bus ticket or a plane ticket proving that you already have something booked to leave the country. If you've been following this channel, and well, just by the evidence that I was prepping all that the night before entering the country, you probably guessed that I didn't have that. So spent a few more hours producing my proof of onward travel. So yeah, didn't get too much sleep last night, but still feeling energized by the prospect of successfully entering a new country. Fingers crossed. Still a last 35 kilometers of Nicaraguan home stretch. Let's enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, that over there is the massive lake that's commonly referred to as Lake Nicaragua, or Nicaragua Lake. On the map it has some hard to pronounce spelling. It's a long word. I think it starts with X. It's a massive lake. Hopefully I think of putting some fun stats subtitled here about the lake. And I'm almost sure you're not going to be able to see this on camera because I can barely see it, but there's like 2 volcano islands right in the middle of the lake. Might be able to see one of the volcanoes from here, right there, but it's pretty cloudy, so not the greatest look. I think there's another one right there. If it weren't for the situation in Nicaragua right now, I probably would have went to check that out, but just to play it safe, I'm gonna keep going in Costa Rica. Lake Nicaragua is, like I said, massive. I'll be following it all the way to the border. All right, so I'm starting to enter the border area, and with that, I think that's going to do it for this video. Really enjoyed my time here from Léon. Really glad nothing bad happened. It was interesting to see the demonstrations, and yeah, hopefully they let this joker into the lush, beautiful, and biodiverse country of Costa Rica. So that'll be in the next bicycling video, probably the one right after this. So hope you enjoyed. This was all part of my bicycle tour from Canada to Argentina. If you'd like to see everywhere that I've been and everything that I did, you can check out an interactive map over on my website, followthehumoftheearth.com, and you can subscribe to my channel to follow my continuing adventures. And if you notice that I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, please help me out by clicking the red subscribe button below the video, so that I can reach 1,000 subscribers and then start making money from my videos. All right, so have a good one.